That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Parlez. Allons-y. Parlons.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Je peux pas critiquer. Ouais, j'ai envie. Prochaine fois que tu seras en live, Sahel, je vais te demander de parler anglais. Je veux entendre ça. Encore mieux anglais qu'en cacaniche. Ok, ok. Intéressant. C'est charmant ici.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Ah.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
The Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so
Isabelle?
tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls.
Oh.
Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Enfin, j'en ai croisé un qui demandait son chemin en anglais, il était perdu. Ah oui, creepy.
Proof
Tu
of
parles
that
aux
trust.
animaux, toi?
And hopefully enough to keep
Ou alors,
prying
effectivement,
eyes
t'avais
from
trop,
looking too
t'avais peut-être un peu
closely
trop
at
bu.
that
Ouais.
handsome
C'est bien
face
possible.
of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the
Moi, je bois pas
Enfin.
d'alcool, donc je sais pas ce que c'est
If
que
you
d'être
find
bourré.
anything, ask for me there.
Moi, je bois que de l'eau. De l'eau, un petit peu de café de temps en temps, mais rarement aussi. Hein. Ah oui, c'était clairement mis là.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look
Comme
for one
Popo,
of
je
your
bois pas.
colleagues.
Hé, hé, hé.
A woman by the name of
GG,
Tatienne.
creepy. J'ai
She's
entendu
still
un gros
missing
mytho.
then.
Quoi? Où ça, où
If
ça?
only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Disclaimer, la bière n'est pas de l'alcool pour les Belges. Exactement, Wolfie. C'est de la petite, c'est du petit lait pour nous. La base. Bah alors, on a l'air toute triste, ma petite dame. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Prostituée amicale. Ah ouais? Attends, on a différents types de prostituées. Alors, on a, est-ce qu'on en aurait une qui soit pas amicale? De la nuit galante. Ok. Prostituée vénère. Je rigolerais bien si je vois ça.
So you're the new
cool.
escort the girls have been talking about.
Faut être poli, c'est
And you've
vrai.
already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
Aïe, aïe, elle est tombée sur un mauvais client.
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Pas de soucis, poupette, je m'en occupe. Cicatrice à l'œil droit, c'est noté.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Il y a celle qui te crie dessus et te marche dessus, ouais. Je travaille à côté des cuves de vin, comme tu veux. Comment tu veux refuser de goûter le produit que tu fais? Ah, c'est dur, hein, ça. Très très dur, Marion. Ah, j'aimerais raconter ça, mais il y a un moment donné où j'étais en France, dans le sud de la France, et on a été faire une petite dégustation avec le daron de Châteauneuf-du-Pape. Sauf qu'à ce moment-là, j'étais complètement malade comme un chien. C'était une bonne gastro, quoi. Mais j'avais pas envie de... Mais bon, j'étais en train de m'en remettre, hein, donc ça allait, mais j'étais en mode rémission. Et quand j'ai été faire la dégustation, évidemment, c'était le choix. Est-ce qu'on recrache ou est-ce qu'on recrache pas? Bah, j'ai tout bu. Je voulais pas en garder... Je voulais pas en jeter une miette. Une goutte, je veux dire. Et je ne l'ai pas regretté. Soldat autoritaire.
Looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a
Châteauneuf-du-Pape.
branded?
Ça se refuse
Fuck
pas, non.
off. Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
Tous les coffres étranges et Sumeru pour trouver juste un plan. Ah ouais. Complétionniste, ça, elle.
I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Oh là là. Ça va vraiment prendre du temps de faire toutes les quêtes annexes là. C'est très joli là-bas. C'est au-dessus. Est-ce qu'on peut monter? Ouh. Ouais. Ah, on peut pas passer. Lol. Lolilol. Tiens.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Il manque ce plan, mais aucun site. Dis où il se trouve exactement. Ah là là, rip.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
Ah, tu sais, en un coup, mais ça a été rapide, ça, elle. Genre, ravale ton chais. Il suffit que t'en parles et hop, tu l'as trouvé. What the fuck?
It is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor.
J'ai trouvé la vidéo. Ah, d'accord, ça va.
You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor, more than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Bertrand. Bertrand. Êtes-vous, jeune homme? 400 mètres, nani? Il va bien y avoir un petit... Ah ouais, c'est le... Oh. Ok. On va découvrir une nouvelle zone. Je passe en lork, les poulets à plus, ça marche, creepy. Merci beaucoup pour le lork, des gros bisous à toi. Puis-je avoir un petit chocobo, s'il vous plaît?
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Ouais.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Oh, et donc on peut quand même aller jusque tout là-bas, là.
That's enough dallying, you. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be.
Fou lolo. Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'il y ait autant de quêtes annexes en une fois. Il y en a partout,
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon.
C'est toi,
You
Bertrand.
don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Non, c'est pas toi.
All that clean? You good-for-nothing sluggard!
Lie,
Ah,
sell,
c'est pas lui non plus.
be gone.
Attends. Ah ok, donc je dois vraiment le chercher, quoi. Ah bah il est là. Oups. Yo Idima. J'ai fait la 3e partie de l'examen final ce matin. Et cet après-midi, je finis et plus court. Et bah GG Ilima, mais courage. Courage pour cet après-midi.
Bertrand,
Bientôt les vacances, quoi, du coup.
Sounds about
Moi, ça va
right.
très très bien, Idima, en pleine
Only
forme.
time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
one of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Pas besoin de protection, moi. Je les goume tous. Je savais qu'il fallait lui parler à lui. Quelle intuition, quel instinct.
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Et GG Lima.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens,
My thanks.
Les ruines célestes.
I
Très
would
bien,
do
très bien, très bien.
anything for the Dame. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I...
Évidemment. Évidemment que je lui dirai.
It smells of death here, Torgo.
Des dogos.
Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Et boum, mais on va tous les one shot. Ah, peut-être pas, ils sont un peu plus résistants là.
That's enough. It's over.
Très bien, ça va. Ça va. Vous laissez, je vais manger, après je reprends à 13h jusqu'à 14h30, je dois tout préparer. Ça marche, Ilima. Courage en tout cas. Courage, courage, bientôt la fin.
Bodies.
Aïe.
A man and a woman.
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Ah, la fameuse broche. Des gens qui font dodo, oui.
So it is you,
L'herbe a l'air très confortable.
Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new
Ah, la
comer.
jalousie.
Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him.
Moi, je prépare
We
ma
know it's
demande.
all
Oh.
talk, but then he disappears off
En
to
plein
North
travail,
and
la Marion.
buildings and doesn't come back.
C'est elle qui est en train de
She made
rougir.
this comb. It was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed?
Capable de protéger sa
Certainly
bien-aimée
not
d'une
in
meute de
North
loups,
Village with a
franchement.
dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's
Oh,
body,
ça elle.
I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Ce sera différent avec
Oh, there
Marion.
won't be any covering up this mess.
C'était juste pour la phrase.
All I can hope for
Ok.
is the dame doesn't
Ça rend
hold
tout
against
ça
us.
beaucoup plus dramatique.
Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel.
Oui,
Perhaps the
un
comb
petit
will give her
aller-retour là.
something to remember
On
Tatienne
mangera
by.
ensemble, ma sublime future femme. Oh. Un petit dîner aux chandelles. Vous prenez une petite nappe en mode pique-nique. Vous vous posez dans les champs comme ça là. Petit coucher de soleil. Et là, bam. Bam, la demande. Je donne des idées comme ça.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Coucou Apolline. J'ai retrouvé
You're
madame.
still in one piece, I
Elle est
see.
morte.
You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Et Yo Komatsu. Yo, comment tu vas? Préparer des places 5 étoiles, t'inquiète. Ouh.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's
J'ai
young
mangé
and
Scara,
far
ouais.
from home. But
Avec une
rarely
petite
do
matou
such
en dessert.
tales have happy endings.
Une petite Marion en plat de résistance. Petit scarab en entrée. Voilà un très beau menu. Oh là 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 là. Un vieux peigne. Ouais, j'ai reçu un vieux peigne. Oh, c'est trop bien. Nickel, et toi? Moi, ça va très très bien, Coma. Je suis en pleine forme. On s'est mis bien là dès le début du stream. Petit raid de Nezuko au calme. Et puis on est sur FF16, donc on passe un bon moment. Écoute, là on est sur un moment un peu plus posé au niveau des quêtes, un peu moins épique que les dernières fois, parce que là, au niveau de l'histoire principale, jusqu'ici, c'était à chaque fois ultra épique. Là, c'est descendu d'un cran, on va dire. Mais ça va très vite repartir. Une information.
Counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the loose-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Un petit Susuru en boisson. Oh là 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 là. Final Fantasy, il vaut le coup. Ouais, je trouve qu'il vaut le coup. Comme franchement, je kiffe.
Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
Là, j'ai dû jouer quoi, une petite vingtaine d'heures, je pense, en tout. Et j'ai déjà eu pas mal de frissons, voyez-vous. C'est franchement un très très bon jeu. Donc, je ne regrette pas l'achat de ma petite PS5 pour ce dernier. Et comme on en parlait tout à l'heure, après, il y a... Par exemple, il y a un jeu que j'ai trop envie de faire, c'est Ghost of Tsushima, que j'avais commencé sur PS4, mais que j'ai dû arrêter parce que ma PS4 faisait beaucoup trop de bruit. Dès que je lançais le jeu, c'était un enfer. Et là, du coup, avec la PS5, je vais pouvoir le relancer. À un moment. Elle est où, Matou? Je sais pas. Peut-être qu'elle fait dodo. Peut-être qu'elle avait des trucs de prévu ce matin. Je ne sais pas. Aucune idée. Y a pas de modo aujourd'hui. Et non. Mais les gens sont pipous, donc tout va bien. Ne sois pas triste, Sahel. Il y a Mario. Je te jure. Je suis giga triste alors. Mais. Chati. Hey. Mais voilà Sid.
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Passer par derrière. Et la lumière fut. Waouh. Quartier des plaisirs. Eh ben dis donc, on reste dans le thème. Hein. Eh ben alors, Jill.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Heureusement que j'ai mis interdit au moins 18. Vous n'avez rien entendu. Ils étaient en train de faire des pompes. Pompes, squat, abdos, tout ça, tout ça.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate.
J'ai dit gagner au loto, c'est pour ça, mais oui.
where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
Si elle est contente, c'est bien. C'est vrai.
Which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
J'adore la phrase est super mignonne, tu vois. Si elle est
And how
contente, c'est bien.
exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before.
Ah oui, c'est ce genre de bruit que tu as, Sahel. Ah ouais.
But that's not important.
Sid.
D'accord.
Truly are the cause of the blight.
If you wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of
Deux
this, why do they
étages.
sit idle and allow
Alors
it to
celui qui est
continue?
juste en dessous, il doit péter un plomb.
The God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
L'autre cassos, chez lui.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the
On
outlaw.
est déjà des renégats.
Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.